Module 4. Poverty. Video. Profiting from the vulnerable. Poverty exists in every country worldwide and connects with all global topics we discuss in this online course. Gender equality is key to eliminating poverty. A country's wealth determines how it handles the climate crisis. It's no coincidence that eliminating poverty is the first point in the Sustainable Development Goals adopted by UN countries. When is someone poor? There's no single or simple answer. The concept changes across time and space. While in the early 19th century poverty was linked to physical survival, today it encompasses a spectrum of living conditions. Let's explain two basic concepts: absolute and relative poverty. Absolute poverty is a globally recognized concept characterized by extreme lack of basic necessities. This primarily includes food, drinking water, health, hygiene, shelter, and similar needs. Someone living in absolute poverty may suffer daily hunger. They may lack access to clean water, relying instead on contaminated sources. They suffer from diseases routinely treated in developed countries. They cannot afford medicine or doctor visits. Life in such conditions falls far below human dignity. To measure how many people worldwide live in these conditions, absolute poverty is calculated in international dollars per day. The World Bank initially set the absolute poverty line at $1 international dollar daily. This amount has gradually increased. This means a person whose income falls below this set amount slips into absolute poverty. 2 points need clarification. From this money, a poor person must pay for everything: food, clothing, shelter, hygiene products, medicines, healthcare, education. This indicates that most needs simply cannot be covered by such income. The second important point is that absolute poverty is measured in international dollars. International dollars are a fictional currency, showing what $1 can buy an American in the United States at a specific time. If that dollar buys a kilogram of rice, then in Cambodia it would be the amount equivalent to a kilogram of rice in their local currency. $1 international dollar in Cambodia might actually be worth only about a quarter of an American dollar. Now let's move to the second concept: relative poverty. Relative poverty occurs when people's income and lifestyle are much worse than the average standard of living in their country or region. They struggle to lead a normal life. Relative poverty depends on how other people in the country are doing. Though not as extreme as absolute poverty, it remains serious and harmful. Let's discuss what poverty looks like in EU. People are at risk of poverty when their income falls below 60% of the median equivalent disposable income in the country. The worst form of poverty occurs when a person's income falls below the subsistence minimum. They fall into material deprivation, unable to cover even essential expenses. Insufficient income manifests in various forms of poverty. For example, material deprivation. A person cannot afford quality shoes or money to go to the cinema with friends. They cannot pay for their child's school trip. They may gradually begin to feel psychologically unwell, stop meeting friends, and their child might skip school. Poverty can also be subjective. We become poor when we adopt a certain understanding of poverty. Swedish scientist Helena Norgberg Hodge conducted research in India's Ladakh region in the 1970s. She documented how people gradually began to consider themselves poor. Their dissatisfaction with living standards grew when tourism and television arrived in the area. Their actual living standards hadn't changed at all. They suddenly saw how people lived elsewhere, how they too could live, and so they began to see themselves as poor.